Welcome to Gul Info for you. Another dynamic topic for you coming up with anger. And the topic is 4 tips for managing anger. Labeling your anger can be helpful way to manage your anger. 4 ऐसी टिप्स जो आप गुस्से को मुनज़्ज़म कर सकते हैं, मैनेज कर सकते हैं, उसको डाइवर्ट कर सकते हैं। आए वो देखते हैं कि 4 टिप्स ऐसी कैसे हैं। Number 1, recognizing your warning signs. First step is to get to know your anger. Recognize when you have gotten to a point where you can no longer think clearly or problem solve. What signals to you that you have reached this point? You might feel your heart pounding or your face getting hot. You might start to speak louder or start to make big gestures with your hands. You might have mean thoughts about the other person, or now you are losing control, but you continue to escalate. This is moment when it is time to step away. If you are having a hard time knowing what your warning signs are, pay extra close attention to your face, body, and thoughts. Next time you get angry, you can also ask friends or family who have seen you angry what signs they notice. Identify what your warning signs are so you know when to interpret the angry train before it gets off the tracks. बड़ी यूजफुल इंफॉर्मेशन सबके लिए. Tip 2 is rate your anger. It's another useful strategy to get to know your anger is to rate how angry you feel on a scale from 0 to 10 at any given moment. It might be useful to imagine a thermometer with 0 at the bottom and 10 at the top. The more you practice noticing your warning signs when you are angry, the more you will be aware of when your anger starts to climb up the thermometer. There may even be times that it shoots up from 4 to 9 or 10. It can be useful. Be aware of these changes as they are happening. The rule of thumb is that if you rate yourself at a 7 or a higher, it's time for the next step. Take a time out. If you are feeling angry at 7, 8, 9 or 10, chances are that you are not able to think clearly, which means that you will not be able to communicate in an effective or productive way. Time to step out, cool off, and come back when you are much lower on the anger thermometer. Number 3, take a time out. Sometimes it can feel like the hardest part is walking away. It's also the most important. Realize that you do have a choice here, even though your anger will draw you in a keep arguing. You will feel much more in control if you remove yourself from situation and return when you have calmed down. One way to think about this is that your anger is like a fire, destroying anything in its path. We need to put out the fire before we can do anything else. Taking a time out is a great way to start calming the flames. If you are not able to walk away, it can be useful to look at it as a learning opportunity. What lesson can you take from the situation and how you try it differently next time? Number 4, pick some calming technique that work for you. Now that you have walked away from the tense situation, what you do know during the timeout, avoid purposely holding on to the anger or intensifying it. Instead of fueling the fire, you want to notice the emotion and watch it slowly drain away. This may be taught at first, but with the practice, you will notice yourself getting better at it. This video for the पाकिस्तानी, गुस्से को कंट्रोल किया जा सकता है. गुस्सा कोई इतनी बड़ी चीज़ नहीं है. सिर्फ पेशेंस से, टेक्निक से, टिप्स से अपने गुस्से को भी कंट्रोल किया जा सकता है, दूसरों के गुस्से को भी कंट्रोल किया जा सकता है. ज़रूरत इस अमर की है आप इसकी गाइडेंस लें, इसकी ट्रेनिंग लें और किसी एक्सपर्ट साइकोलॉजिस्ट से इसके सेशन लें, टेक्निक सीखें और ज़िंदगी में अप्लाई करें. ज़िंदगी को आसान बनाने का इससे बेहतर रास्ता कोई नहीं है कि आप अपनी सेल्फ मैनेजमेंट सीखें और लोगों की मैनेजमेंट करना भी सीखें. तो एंगर या इस जैसी और रोज़मर्रा मसाइल सॉल्वेबल है, प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. थैंक यू वेरी मच. नीचे दिए गए ईमेल पर आप रब्ता कर सकते हैं. कमेंट सेक्शन में भी आप पूछ सकते हैं. अगर आपने काउंसलिंग सेशन लेने हो तो भी रब्ता कर सकते हैं. बहुत शुक्रिया. देखते रहिए गोल इन्फो फॉर यू.